this, there is a difference between life fun and sport fun.
They know what they want before they get to the next level.
One thing too, when we're talking about winning, we're not talking about like winning a game or winning like 3v3,
That's true
5v5,
that you
winning a
mentioned
people.
that. That's a big fact you
We're
mentioned
talking
that.
about winning in life as an athlete, the lifestyle, like being a
Success.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Man, it's your boy Usni. Welcome to the OBT show, only big time man. As you know, I'm always with the only and the unique big timers.
What do you do? Big time, it's your boy Lewy, but y'all already know this. So before we start today's video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share. We had our first week back at school last week. It was a little bit. It was decent for me.
Man, that was tough for me. It wasn't.
That was
easy.
tough for you?
It was tough, man. Funny, all my class, I was late. It was snowing, Minnesota. I got drive. Man, it was tough for me.
Man,
You try to make it easy. Like the class itself was easy, but driving, being on time,
and it
like
was snowing this whole week.
it was snowing. It's
snowing
hard
this
to
whole
drive. And the parking lot, I had 3 tickets this week, man. You had 3 tickets. And that don't make sense to me. How they can give you a ticket to go to school?
That's
you know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm not gonna ask you today how you doing.
No, like today I'm doing
it's
good
like
because
you
the
do-
weekend went out. But this week was tough for me, man.
Okay.
How
That's
about you? How
good.
was your first week?
I mean, it was decent. I'm not gonna complain. I miss my professor. Talk about.
You meet them?
Actually, yeah, like first day of class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we talked, explaining the syllabus, meeting my new classmate, talk about everything. It was decent. I'm not gonna complain.
Because I know you're taking some hard classes, though.
Yeah, you're right. I'm actually taking some hard classes. I'm actually about to finish my program, but still have a lot to go through. But we big time, and y'all know how we do this. What you got for us today, though?
Man, today's video is something personal to me. Like usually when we do a video, we just record.
Yep.
We just do our homework about topic. We find on internet
That's
what's
true.
going on. But today's video, I call Larry. I'm like, we gotta do this video because it's personal to me.
Yep.
Last week I went to pick my little brother up.
Okay.
I was driving him in a car, and then I was talking. We
Tell me
talk.
that
We
story,
listen to
yeah.
music, and he actually put the music down, and I'm like, what's going on? This is my
going
car,
on?
though.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? My man put the music in my car. I paid the insurance for this car. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's going on? And he's like,
man.
like they didn't pass me the balls without practice.
He was
I'm like,
mad about it.
He wasn't mad, but he was like kind of sad about it,
worried.
because that was the first practice. So actually, my man was waiting for that the whole 2 weeks,
Yeah.
And he's like, they didn't really pass him the ball today. I'm like, why? He's like, they would only pass it to one guy. And I'm like, who's that guy? And he told me the guy, and I know the dude is good, I'm like, okay, so either way your teammate don't trust you at all,
Yeah.
or you're not good enough.
Fact.
It was tough telling that to a kid that he's not good enough, but I'm telling him the truth so he can understand. I didn't want to be mean to him at all. So I'm like, from now on, how can we put you in a situation where they cannot afford to not passing you the ball?
Fact.
So you gotta be good. And what does that mean? You're gonna have to train. So I came to later, I say, what are the trait character of an athlete to win?
Yep.
You know?
That's really important. Talking about the trait character, for today's video, we brought us 4 main trait character that are needed for an athlete to win, to get to the next step. Because I feel like it's important that you guys know what you guys should, the abilities that you guys should own in order to get to the next level. It's good to say you want to get to the next level, but what are you willing to sacrifice to get to that next level?
And one thing too, when we're talking about winning, we're not talking about like winning a game or winning like 3v3,
That's true
5v5,
that you
winning a
mentioned
people.
that. That's a big fact.
We're talking about winning in life as an athlete, the lifestyle, like
Successful.
being professional, like going to college,
Yep.
finding like scholarship.
Yeah. Talking about trait of character for an athlete to win, what do you think are the first trait you think is
Man,
important for a
the number one thing for me right now, I would tell even my own brother, is your perception of things.
That's
How you see things, man.
That's
The
so
soo-
important.
The sooner someone realize that thing,
Yeah.
the better. Like I would miss with that person. I would literally put money on that person that he would go farther. I don't go how far, because at one point, you're gonna get challenge gonna be there.
Fact.
But I'm just talking like the sooner you realize that,
Better.
you literally want 20 or 30% like ahead of your competition.
I agree with that.
You see what I'm
I agree
saying?
with that.
So I told him that. I said, so you're gonna have to change the thing. We can sit in the car talking why they don't pass it, but we can find X reason, because you black, because we can find all the reason, right? Or we can sit down here and plan how can your teammate not afford to not pass you the ball?
That's true.
You know,
That's actually deep. Talking
so
about
like we gotta change our perception of things. Me and Larry can be here in the same team with the same coach in the same weather, saying in the same weather it's snowing, saying yeah I can't play, coach don't like me, it's too cold here. Or Larry can be, how how can I be the guy that can play under the cold? Like it's cold for both of us. Larry can be here. How can I put myself in a situation so coach can play me? How can I put myself in a situation so coach cannot afford to put me in the bench? The same player, same situation, and you know what I'm saying? It's all perception of things. I'm gonna give you guys an example. So if everybody can understand this. When it's 30 degrees in the fall,
Yeah.
we all say, oh, it's getting cold, it's getting
Getting
cold.
cold,
When it's 30 degrees in the winter, we happy. We wearing hoodies. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
Perception of things.
No,
how you
that's,
see
that's
things.
really important to see things different, and it's really important to set out those goals and see things in little bit in a different way, because most of the time people are just focused on like one thing. But it's really important that you mentioned that it's good to differentiate things, which is really important. And moving forward to the second point, I think level of commitment. I don't know if you agree with me, because the level of how bad are you committed, how bad do you really want it, I think it's something really important. And talking about it, I think as an athlete, it's important to show how bad you really want it since the young age. It's important to show it since the young age. How committed are you really are? Like for real, like how committed are you really are?
That's deep, man. Because I don't know if you guys know the sentence that said, show me your friend, I will tell you who you are.
Fact.
Show me your bank account, I will tell you what kind of person you are with the money. Same thing in soccer.
So it's really
as a big
important.
timer, show us your commitment, and we're gonna keep it real with you.
Yep.
We will tell you what kind of player you are. Oh, like if you just here to joke, if you just here we can measure your level of being serious,
Of
seriousness by your commitment.
Yeah,
you
that's
see what I'm
true.
saying? Your
That's
commitment
true.
will determine everything, and your commitment will determine your goal settings, your confidence, and your concentration.
And talking about concentration, it's important that he who's brought concentration, because at the next level, the athlete, either you're a pro or even the successful student athlete, when it comes to concentration, they have that supreme concentration that us as or most people as average or regular student athlete, it's hard for us to unlock. And when you think about it, it's like
So like when you talk about like unlock, we already had it. We
we
already got
have
it in
it.
us.
We have it on us.
Okay,
we have it on us, but we don't know how to unlock it. Supreme concentration is something that only the next level athlete can unlock. I don't care which level you are. And when I think about supreme concentration, I'm talking about the ability to demand more of yourself.
in certain moments.
At certain moment, mostly when you're struggling. And if you think about it, you think about the pro athlete Michael Phelps, which is
Yeah, like
big
bro,
swim.
all the athletes.
most athletes, yeah, when you
Michael,
at that level of like at some point during the game, or at some point during when something is going wrong during a game, they have this ability to unlock this surplus ability or in themselves, within themselves, in order to perform a little bit better than everybody else on the field. And if you notice about it, it mostly happen when they're down, when the team is down, or where they're down themselves, but they still focus on the grind, on the craft, and they're doing pretty good. And this is impressive, because a lot of athletes has hard time to do that. When they're down, it's like, oh, I already lost 2-0, I can't do nothing.
So easy to
30
give up.
minutes to play, I can't do nothing. So I feel like most athletes at the next level, they have this ability, to switch, their focus, even if they were not that going down hard in the beginning of the game, but okay, I'm about to lose this game. No, I can't. Boom, let's switch it to another person, and then it don't depend on the team. It depends on themselves. So I feel like this is really important to mention.
bro, everything you said, like that's actually deep, man. And then before we go to the next, or before we say anything, please make sure you hit the subscribe
Make
button.
sure you hit the subscribe button, and then like and drop comment. So moving to the third point, I think it's important that we talk about desire and sacrifices.
Desire and sacrifice.
Desire and sacrifices is really important, because most young student athletes, I'm talking about when they're about, just getting to college. Not even like only student athlete. I'm talking about even when you're young, as a human
kids,
being,
like
as a
even
kid, as a
12.
boy. Then most of those youngsters, when they're young, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit confused, but most of the youngsters, they know what they want before they get to the next level. At the young age, they know what they want. So At 12
On a
years
you
old.
talking about the short term?
Yeah, I'm talking about.
like what do you mean they know what they want?
Okay, so basically, it's like a goal. They set the goal. They set the goal at a young age. They have that desire to get at the next level. So they know, okay, I want to play college. I want to play college soccer. I want to play college football. I want to play college basketball.
Hockey, whatever.
As a kid, they already know what they want. They already know what they want as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's as easy to follow these goals, and then talk also about the ups and downs. And if you talk about ups and downs, they have the ups, like they wrote short-term goals. They have short-term goals. It's like it's not at 12 years old that they put in themselves, I want to be pro. Okay, they have that imagination, but now they're taking the next step. How can I get to a high school? Okay, once they get to high school, how can I have good grades? How can I start? Now that they start, how can I score these type of goals? Now that they score the next level, how can I graduate and go from a good college to get a good education in order to better my soccer career? Okay, now that they found that next school, how can I get a scholarship or a full ride? If they got a scholarship or full ride, how can I win title with my team? How can I? So it's those short-term goals that are gonna make you to the big dream that you've been dreaming since.
That adds up to get you to the.
Yeah. So it's like a puzzle. You have the pieces, but you gotta put them apart little by little, and it takes time.
Short-term
It
goal.
takes time. There's no rush about it, and then the down about it.
I like you saying, like with the down about it, right?
Yeah.
I feel like everybody have their down.
That's
right?
true.
Like in any sport, I'm pretty sure. Like talking about soccer, because we mainly soccer. Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, those guys are like one of the best guys. Right now, like in my opinion, that we've seen. Those guys have their down, but in their down, we don't even see their down. You know why? Because all the sacrifices they made to get there.
Yeah.
Like we see the story all the time about Cristiano Ronaldo. He had to leave Lisbon to get out. It was tough on him.
At a young age.
At a young age,
At a
all the
young
sacrifices he gotta make. If we come back in US, bro, I know some people that talented at soccer, but they didn't want to leave their hometown.
They don't want to leave their hometown.
They had their girlfriend, they had their parents, their friend. They didn't want to leave their hometown.
And it's not like it's bad.
It's not bad, but we're just saying,
Yeah.
if you want to win, this is the thing. You're gonna have to make some
You're gonna
sacrifice.
have to make some sacrifice.
You have to make some sacrifice if you want to go to the next level.
Yep.
And when you get to the next level, it's gonna get tough because everybody there don't want to stay at the next level. Everybody's gonna go. Everybody wanna go. So you're gonna have to compete with people that have your level. So the only thing that's gonna hold you there, we can say we're motivation. You can say everything. It's everything you give up to be there.
Yep.
How big they are. Like we said in the video, your level of commitment that you are.
Exactly. And it's really important that we mention that, because all we're talking about right now is what you can control as an athlete, as a person.
Important to say that, man.
Trait of character is what you can control. It's not what about the outside bring on you. It's what you can control. So it's really important to mention.
And one thing that you said that too, like, one thing that I miss, but I want you guys to understand is when it comes to soccer and sports, there is two different having fun. Okay? There is two different
What do you
having
mean?
fun.
What do you mean by
like I'm talking to like younger, like all the people, like adults or like teenagers. If you got a siblings at a young age, they're gonna have to understand this. If you're looking for the best for them, if any coach is watching this, there is a difference between life fun and sport fun.
Okay.
Me and Larry can hang out right now. We can have fun.
True.
We can just hang out, play video game. We're having fun. It's fun. We can drink. We can go buy a couple of drink, coca, and a couple of food, fast food. Like, we can have fun. But in sport, for you to have fun,
You gotta win.
you're gonna win. And to win, you're gonna have to be good. And to be good, you're gonna have to put work in it.
That's
And to
deep.
put the work in it, like he said, you're gonna have to do those short-term goals. You see what I'm saying? So in life, like I was explaining to my siblings, we can play video game right now. I was playing video game with my siblings Fortnite. I would let him die, and I wouldn't save him. He's like, help me. I was acting stupid. Like, how? Like, where you are? To show him the same fun there is video game. We're supposed to have fun. What are
Yeah.
you getting mad for?
Yep.
No, you let me die. Like, I wanted to play. Same thing in life.
Same thing in life.
Same thing in
That's
sport.
clear.
I mean, same thing in sport.
sport, yeah.
So to be good, to not die, you don't want to die the first.
You don't wanna
So
die
like,
first.
if you're in the team, you don't want to be the first guy to get in the cut. You don't want to be the first guy who they tell you there is no next level
There's
for
no
you.
next level for you.
So you know what I'm saying? So make sure we understand that there is a life fun and there is a school fun. I mean, there is a life fun and there is a sport fun.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Not the same.
They all call fun, but to have the fun in sport, there is a lot of things you gotta put
a
into
lot of
there.
things you have to
Right now, if Messi step in the field, if Neymar step in the field, they're laughing, they're having fun.
Yep.
But do we know all the sacrifice those guys make, all the work those guys put in?
We don't.
That's the thing.
don't.
Like
All
he
we
said,
do.
your short-term goal will tell you, and your level of commitment.
So as we say everything, honestly, it's important to to know, because if you want to have fun, honestly, you have to put in the work in behind the door, and then you come in front of people and then you show them, and then you win. You feel good about yourself from working hard, and then you go back there, you work even twice harder. So it's really important that we mention the fun part, because at the end of the day, soccer is a sport. Sport is to have fun. Fun is
It
enjoying
is
yourself.
like even I don't, you know, Sami Ben Chama, he
Yeah.
even takes us like, you know, he's that's our friend, you know what I'm saying, big bro, play pro right now. He's played for Montpellier for 2 years, and then he transferred to somewhere in France, you know. Like, we're gonna put his video in the, like, he make a little video for the big timer. We're gonna put his link here, you can go watch it. And then even some college student can send us some video, you know, we share that. You guys are a big time, and every big time that we send us the videos, we will just literally share it, you know?
So as Big Timer, this was for all today. So before we've ended up today's video, please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as far as us OBT.
BT only big time, man. Let's get it.